Hi Virgo, it's Kacee with your love reading for March. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm so grateful that you're here with me today. I'm going to pull a couple cards from the energy deck for your emotions, and I'm going to pull you guys to the left and the other energy or person to the right. If you feel that you resonate with one side over the other, please go with that. So let's go ahead and see what kind of message we get today, whether this is romantic, family member, co-worker, relationship with self. Oh, Virgo, look at you. You are manifesting some really crazy stuff right now. You are like totally centered. You're very much in control. You're using all of your gifts, whether they're spiritual and or earthly. It's like you feel like you are on top of the world. You can see the stuff you're creating. You're not having to wait a long time to see this pan out. The person that you're dealing with right now is coming in with just breathe, so they need a timeout. They can become very overwhelmed with their new abilities, with their new life, with the new things that are happening. It's happening so fast for them. And it's not happening like so fast for you because you've been working on this for such a long time. So this new energy that comes in is like, whoa, where did all this stuff come from? And you're like, yeah, I've been working on this forever. Now it just clicked together, and they're like, wow, this is so much to take in at one time that they need a space to breathe. It's like you are like totally amazing to them in so many different ways that you can kind of like take their breath away. They need to breathe it all in and you know, process how amazing you are. And like I said, you've been working on this for a long time. Your stability, your creativity, you know, your personality is shining brighter. Everything is just clicking for you. You're coming in with your spirit message as forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. So I feel that that's where you are right now, that you have done like this huge forgiveness to some people, to something, to yourself, whatever that happens to be, maybe a little bit of both. And now things are manifesting for you. You feel lighter, you feel more creative, you feel like you can handle anything. And it's your reward for letting go of that energy. This is what we talk about when we say forgiveness really opens up that energy level to bring something positive in, and that's what you're experiencing right now. They're coming in with just breathe, as well as soul power. And it reads, always remember, you're a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. So this is what they're trying to develop. This is something that you've already developed. You're a step ahead of the person that you're dealing with. So we have to keep that into perspective, that we may be scaring them a little bit because we're so over the top, because they haven't reached that level yet. They're on their way. And I'm not saying rein it in by any means. Manifest whatever you can manifest. Keep that stuff going. Don't dim your shine for anybody. However, sometimes we don't have to come on full force either. We can drop it down a gear. So, you know, sometimes we can go super excited in that we're all full of energy, and people are like, whoa, you know, too much caffeine? And you're like, yeah, because I've been working hard on this. Eight of Cups. There was times that you were blinded, that you have no idea where you were going. You know, you had to go somewhere from where you were, and you started making choices based on your healing, even though it was really hard. Two of Cups in reverse. This is where your forgiveness comes in. Whatever broke your heart, whomever broke your heart, you had to forgive them, and you had to walk away. You had to move on. You had to build your own life all over again. You don't feel like you were successful in a lot of ways for a lot of the journey that you had to go on. It was like it just crashed and burned. It was like, what happened? I put all my eggs in this basket. I had all those cups filled with all our hopes and dreams and things that we were going to do, and bam, now we're not going to do anything, and this person's completely out of my life. Here's the Tower card too. So when it went down hard. It went down fast. Wow. It just rip the rug right out from underneath you guys. But you're learning that the only way to manifest what you want now is to forgive the situation. Look, the Six of Swords in reverse, all those things, and feeling that they're not fair, that you had to go through all of this. These are all the problems and situations that you had to get through to get to that forgiveness, and it wasn't easy. You were challenged in so many different ways. Yes, look, Eight of Pentacles is that you worked so hard on this and it failed. The High Priest is where you were trying so hard to do what everybody told you to do, but in the end it didn't work out, and you were thinking, why am I doing it the old-fashioned way when I should be doing it from my soul, from how I feel? It's like you were being put in a box to live in a certain way, but you're more of a free spirit. You're more of this kind of energy and that polarity that you needed to be free, and you couldn't be held down by the old status. You had to allow that new status to come in. Death in reverse is like you resisted it just as much as anybody, okay? You worked really hard to try to stay within that zone, within that box that everybody put you in, but you weren't making it. You weren't manifesting. You weren't happy. Things were not solid. It was like every time you took 1 foot forward in their world, you ended up 2 feet back, and you were just going back and forth, and it wasn't working out for you. And then you figured out what would. You were like all about you thinking clearly and you having what you need so that you can move forward. So this is about how you've become where you are now. This is talking about how you're manifesting and how you learned how to manifest and how strong you've become. Now, this is why you are so much more ascended than the person that you're dealing with right now. They're learning how to balance this with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. They want to fight for this. They know there's a fight here, and they want to do it, but they're struggling with the balance right now. They're struggling to figure out the rules, okay? That's the best way I can interpret what I'm feeling, is that they're trying to figure out the rules for the next step, how they ascend. So they're working and they're studying, and they're really trying to tap into the power that they have, their self-confidence, their artistic creations, how they're going to make their money, how they're going to put their own 2 cents into the world so that they're heard, and I feel like this is a young energy just starting out, where you've already been through a lot of stuff that has shown you the wrong path, and now you're on a path that you're manifesting some really crazy stuff, and you're like so super happy about where you are right now. And you learn that through forgiveness of yourself and your situations is what brought you here, and this is what they're learning as well. And when we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, it's all about that fight moving forward. It's going to be very stable and very successful. So they are going to catch up with you rather quickly. They just need a little time to kind of excel a couple courses to get to where you are. You're showing them the path. They're learning directly from the master. Okay, because you have the wizard there manifesting all kinds of things. So you're teaching them how to forgive. You're explaining to them where you've been. You're showing them through your actions how to live the life of manifestation and not letting things hold you back. This is amazing, Virgo. You are just so super powerful for the month. This person you're taking under your wing, whether it's a romantic person or someone else in your energy field, they're going to remember you for this forever. I believe it's a romantic person that you are dating. You're starting off. They are not as excelled as you are in the life department. Your angel message is your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. Let it happen organically for them and with them. This is beautiful information. Their angel message is coming in with yoga and exercise are essential to the well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. Again, they have spiritual growth, with the soul power card. So this is something that they're doing for their expansion. This is where they're going to level up in their energies, that their positive karma that they put out in the world is going to pay them back. They're going to download really fast because you're manifesting. They have to keep up with you. So they're going to work double time. They're going to skip a couple classes here, and really extra study because they need to, and they want to be on the same level as you. So, be that master, allow them their growth, because if you're patient, they will match you. And this is amazing, okay? Because this energy really, really blends well when it's on the same level. So be patient while they do this, okay, Virgo? Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I hope the message helps. I hope that you watch the dailies if you want any more clarification. Take care.